And can I just say, if there is anybody out there from the Blackpool area that does have a private property that will be willing to take me on, they will get a housing benefit paid straight to them, yeah? Please, I need a flat. If you can just comment on the site, Captain here will let me know, and he will.
Alright man, I'm going to leave it there for now.
Please,
Okay,
please help this person. I really like him.
Hi everybody, it's Pimp Body from Spicet Media.
So it says we've got Mr. Whippy, it says we've got ice cream, it says we've got candy floss, it says we've got all sorts. So let's have a look, what have we got here folks? What have we got here? Ooh. Shelley snack folks. So we're going to dive in here and have a look. What's he waving at?
Wave to me.
So I'm here outside Wetherspoons, Velvet Coaster. Down at South Shore we've got the South Pier. Over there we've got the casino, water park and the pleasure beach.
I am here outside the Velvet Coaster, Wetherspoons. I'm outside the South Pier. I am filming this person. Please, can you tell me your name?
My name is Craig.
Craig, right. And how old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
How long you been here in Blackpool for?
37 years.
And you was born here. What you on? Are you on drugs?
Am I on drugs?
Tell
No.
me the truth.
No, alcohol, yes.
Okay, and
Which is technically a drug.
okay, are you mental health? What's wrong?
Mental health, yeah, I'm a self-harmer, as you can see.
Me too. I've self-harmed myself with scissors and knives, and where do you sleep?
I sleep anywhere that's dry, really. I like to alternate it because Blackpool's unsafe, because basically 14 months ago
Yes.
I was put into intensive care.
Yes.
That's the big scar down my head, because you have to have something called a craniotomy.
Yes.
Yeah, which is they open your skull up to relieve the bleed on my brain and to remove the blood clots, and that's why I've got this big scar on my head. I also had a broken jaw and a fractured eye socket on the same attack.
Tell me
all for being homeless.
Tell me the truth about those Blackpool Council or anyone help you here.
No, I go to housing options and they tell me to come back next week. I'm not allowed to be. I'm not allowed to be in a temporary accommodation because I'm a single male and I'm not classed as vulnerable.
What about those? Well, do you get any shit of the police?
Yes,
Why is that?
for sitting down here, not asking anybody for money. I say hello. I have got a cup in front of me, and if somebody wants to put a pound in my cup, they can put a pound in my cup.
What about do you get any crap of the holiday makers?
Yes, mainly them.
Why is that?
Being homeless.
Right.
They seem to think that they have more right to be here than me.
Right. They treat you like scum
Yeah.
because you are below them.
Yeah, but what people don't realise is you don't realise how quickly you can decline from being housed, having money, job. 5 years ago I had my own business. Now I'm sleeping in doorways, in tents, strange people's sofas, you know.
Have you been battered?
Yeah, well, I
No,
said it.
how many times have you been battered?
I've lost count. Dawn, I've lost count, look.
And where are you living now?
Here, there and everywhere. I mean, like, if I can find someone's sofa to sleep on that's safe, I'll sleep on their sofa, but it's sometimes I feel that because of the attack that happened to me, That's the main reason
What-
why. But if I had my own property, Dawn, I'd be at home right now watching TV, probably.
Yes.
But because I have nowhere to live, yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm begging. I do get benefits. I'm not gonna lie.
You told me you on UC.
Universal credit, yep.
You told me that, but the reason you beg is to help you to buy your drink
Yeah.
and cigarettes. It's like an extra benefit money.
Yeah, and it's not, and I'm not going out committing a crime and harming anybody, you know.
But you see,
I'm not taking money
Yeah.
out from shops, or you know, I'm not stealing from shops. If somebody, nobody has to.
So this guy that Dawn's known him, I've known for years. I've tried to help him for years, have I?
Yeah, you have.
I got really bad slated on Facebook this week. Some guy that a former client kicked off calling me a nonce. I started filming him, it was proper, and it had 900,000 views. And I've had fucking death threats from loonies for picking on this poor homeless man who's like fake homeless
Yeah.
that I've worked with for years, and threatening me. So I'm going to sit down here while Dawn carries on. I'm going to sit next to him to show you that I do get on with some homeless people.
Yeah.
And come and squeeze his fat ass on there.
Right.
And as a person that you know, am I homeless?
Yeah, you're homeless. I know that you have family, and I know you connect to family around, shall we say, North Shore, Bispham area.
Yeah.
And I know how hard the issues that you've had have been for years.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll help you, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
So occasionally I think he stayed at his mother's or his father's
Yeah.
in a very, very nice residence, but it deteriorates, and it's just the same as
It's not.
what we were on. It was Mother's Day the other day, and you had your issues because of your children, but
Can
that's
you-
how the
Yeah.
world is.
Can
Yeah,
you,
well, I didn't go to my mother's on Mother's Day to give her a card because I didn't want to ruin her day.
Yeah.
can you tell me what does your homeless people help you, or they two-faced?
No, the very few help each other.
Just tell Dawn the truth, because she thinks they're her friends. We're talking about Reggie, Lewis, Flo, and
They're not your friends.
what
Yeah.
are they? What is she to them?
You are a free cash machine.
I need to know one
Did you hear
question.
that?
I need to know one question. I know you. I know. One question I need to know is: do they talk about me being a cash cow?
Yes.
Saying there is the retard, there is the manco one who
Yeah.
give money.
And bearing in mind also from the age of 7 I was diagnosed with ADHD, autism and dyspraxia.
Me too.
Dyspraxia, which is known as clumsy man syndrome.
Yes.
Now, I'll just tell you before we carry on, I won't put this on Facebook because it'll cause you grief. It'll be on YouTube, and most viewers of ours are like over 50, and they'll see that you're genuine, and if they recognise you, they'll help you. If I put this on Facebook, they'd all be chasing you as well as Dawn and as well as me.
Yeah.
So this won't go on Facebook. So you carry on chatting to him.
Okay. This person I've been talking to, all my other friends in name, just used me for my money as a cash cow.
They use you because you've got a kind nature, yeah, and they prey on that, yeah.
Thank you for telling me the truth. I thought they was my friends, the homeless people I tried to help, but they just used me because
And-
I'm too kind.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just said there is the autistic Bobbie from Spicehead Media. There is the retard. There is the manco one. Just use me for money.
And can I just say, if there is anybody out there from the Blackpool area that does have a private property that will be willing to take me on, they will get a housing benefit paid straight to them, yeah. Please, I need a flat. If you can just comment on the site, Captain here will let me know, and he will.
All right, man. I'm going to leave it there for now.
Please,
Okay, carry on.
please help this person. I really like him. Blackpool Council Social Services, manco people. Anyone can you provide a flat for this man? to me, he's a good man. There's nothing wrong with him. He just needs help. I got permission to film you, yes.
Yes, of course you have.
Okay, and selling out as Autistic Bobbie. Yes.
Hang on, don't go. We're on holiday, remember? Staying in a hotel, and we're out as normal tourists today.
Ooh.
Oh yes. Yes.
Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching my video, and thank you for liking the page. Give these guys a like because they are good people. Yeah. Peace out.
Cheers, man. Catch you later.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Peace out.
Nice manager. You don't want to be filmed. But what's your name? Sorry.
My name is Louis.
So I'm with Louis, and he's going to take me down. Bobbie's staying there because he's in pain, and we're going to have a look downstairs. Which way do we go?
If you just follow that gentleman there.
Oh, wait, thank you very much.
My pleasure. And then we'll just turn left at that corridor.
Right. I didn't know it was at this end.
It is indeed.
I've never realised that.
Just through here.
Lovely.
And then down
So we're heading down that concourse now, which has different rooms and different places.
just down this
And we've got these little tight stairs, and I haven't got me. Well, oh, I'm going to struggle with this. What's this? There we go. So this is very kind of him to show us down here. I think Steve from Walk on the Wild Side may have been down here, and I think Adventure Me has been down here. Did quite a nice feature. Now as we come down here, the heat of the hotel. Go on, if you want to, do you need to open that?
I do, but I do need to request that you stop filming just for now,
Yeah.
because we have to go through the offices to get to the Turkish
Right,
office.
so let me just get through. So we have to go through some of the offices, so I'm going to stop filming and come back later. So we're here, folks. This is the old Turkish bath. It's been renovated. As I can see, it's got temporary lighting, and there's a bit of information over here. So this is being done by Blackpool Civic Trust. Don't know if they're still doing this or not. There's a few pictures there, which I'll try and get better ones online. So we can see how, looking at this, things have been, I think things have been covered over, have they? Was it all covered over?
It was, yes.
Yeah, that's,
We didn't know that it was here for many years until one of Margaret Thatcher's conferences came. Her security team were installing security cameras in here,
yeah.
and they drilled away, the plaster wall fell down, and you found these amazing tiles underneath.
That would have been 93.
I'm not sure what year, but it was definitely
Right.
in the 80s.
In the late 80s, 90, when Thatcher was in power, let's just get away from this light. I was a freelance journalist. I was outside, even with a UK press pass, I wasn't authorised to come in. I was stood at the front on a step ladder. It was just after Thatcher had lost control, and it was raining, a car pulled up. Look at that. I think that's been put in just to support it, hasn't it? Looking at it. So this car pulled up, and somebody wiped the window with the back of the hand. And Thatcher put her head to the window, so it was all steamy, and she went like that, and I got 6 snaps of them, and I got for them 6. Them were the days when journalists got something like that, got paid, and it could have been around that time, or it could have been earlier when she was here. So this is one little room. It's got a little, looks like a steam vent at each end, and this is in slightly better condition, I think. But we can see here these have all had something covering them up, I would think.
All chipped away, but they installed the plasterboard.
Yeah, it's or they've chipped it off and then put the plasterboard over it, so I can see better there. That cornice has been. So are they still trying to renovate this, or have they run out of money or given in?
They haven't been in since before COVID.
Oh dear.
I don't know what the status is on the project.
So it's a bit brighter over here, and we've got a remaining window. So I thought this was where they'd been sticking the boards on, but it's not. It's where they've chipped away at the tiles. Such a shame. Such a big job. So if you look, let's have a see what that name was again. Blackpool Civic Trust. I said I don't know if they're still going, but if you research and have a look, and you like this and you'd like to see it restored, then you can perhaps get in touch with them and help. I'm sure there's enough millionaires in Blackpool that know this building and stay here occasionally. And back in the day when I was, I'd have shelled out £500,000 to have this done and put back how it was. I don't think they can make it a steam room anymore, do they? Could they? Anyway, I'm going to leave you there. So for now, it's Fat Steve in the old Turkish baths under the Imperial, nice and cool. Catch you all later. Fat Steve, Spice Sense Media.
Right. This is Artistic Bobbie. I'm filming outside the Wetherspoons, and there go. Right, selling out. Thank you. I hope you like this interview. Okay, bye.